Hello there. That's a fitting intro. In this video, I'm going to react to the teaser trailer for Kenobi that's just dropped. Usually, I don't watch trailers ahead of time because I feel they give away too many things. But I can't help myself for this. I don't think I've looked forward to a show this much in ages, and I'm really excited. It's like the closest thing we'll get to a Revenge of the Sith 6-hour cut, I think, and it's just I've been waiting for it for ages, so I'm gonna watch it now. I've not seen it yet. I meant to do it yesterday. This has been recorded the day after the trailer came out, but it came out quite late, and I was too tired. And I thought if I do a reaction to it, it'll look like I'm not excited when I really am. But I cannot wait for this show, and yeah. I'm actually shaking. I'm that excited for it. I've got the desktop audio, or you won't hear the noise of the trailer. I've muted it because I don't want copyright issues with YouTube, and that's why the thing is small as well. The window of the trailer. But yeah, let's watch it. No. Oh my god! I can't believe it! Oh! No! Duel of the Fates theme! No way! No way. We got the Duel of the Fates theme. I know you can't hear it, but oh my god. Oh, they got him back as well. Oh! Pull the lightsaber out, man. Oh my god. May 25th. That's not even long. That's not even long. Oh my god. I'm gonna rewatch it. Oh my god. I wish it had the audio on, but anyone that's seen this can easily just watch the trailer themselves. The Duel of the Fates theme plays. Oh my god, what a choice as well. So they got the Inquisitor in it. I used to not really like Rebels, but I've grown to it lately. And I'll definitely will at some point. I've been saying this for years, but I will watch it at some point. Probably binge it in preparation for this. But so one thing I was worried about for this show was that it would go down the same route of the audiobook. I think the audiobook's called Kenobi, set in the exact same time with the exact same premise, exact same situation, and it's quite slow paced. I've not finished it, to be fair. I'm about a quarter way through, and then I stopped last year. It's a good book, but it's very slow, especially for a Star Wars book and a Star Wars audiobook. It's very slow. And I assumed it would be the same sort of thing with this show, but just the mere presence of the Inquisitor implies that there's going to be some action there. You're not going to have Jedi hunting going on and Inquisitors there and the Duel of the Fates theme playing if there's no action gonna go on. Do you know what I mean? And I think in that trailer, I think it was Ewan McGregor. I think Obi Wan was using a blaster in that trailer. I want them to show the lightsaber, but then at the same time, I don't want them to do the George Lucas thing of showing off Maul's double lightsaber in the bloody trailer when they could have done that as a oh my god moment in the film. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't old enough to see the trailer at that point anyway. I was like 2, but looking back on it, it wasn't a good choice. Wow. It's one of them though. I'd see. as I say, I don't usually watch trailers, but teaser trailers, and I couldn't help it for this. I really couldn't, and it's made me so excited for it, man. So excited. I'm glad they've not shown the lightsaber, and I'm glad. Apparently, there's loads of Easter eggs in the trailer, so I'll watch it again in a minute. I'm glad they've not shown the lightsaber, and I'm glad they've not shown any action. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I know the book is sort of one and done, and I don't know how long this is gonna be for the show. I'm pretty sure they've confirmed it's only gonna be one season, so there probably won't be that much action, but the action that there is will be really cool. Just to see him there again. And I remember there was like this fan film, not a fan film, but a fan edit. Everyone who's into this sort of thing and into the Kenobi post Revenge of the Sith plot has probably already seen it, but it was just like, I think it was from a film about Jesus that Ewan McGregor did. And they used him, pardon me, a photo of him in the thumbnail. And the mad thing is, it looks exactly like he did in that thumbnail. It's mad to see him just in the role again. And I know Hayden Christensen's been confirmed for it. They're not going to show that, but I'm going to watch it again. I do want the sound on, but you can get into some like issues on YouTube if you have the sound on. If it was just going to be this video that they'd hit with a copyright, I wouldn't much mind, but oftentimes they hit the whole thing with a big stroke of paint, so to speak. If one video gets copyrighted, they'll sort of expect that from your channel from then on. And you'll have to request a review on a lot of the videos. So I'm not going to play the audio, but I'm going to watch it again. Little Luke. I can't get over that music drop. Jedi. Must say, Kenobi's looking as thick as ever. Yeah. My heart still belongs to him, without a doubt. It's cool that they've brought him back as well. I not really thought of that, but yeah, they did bring... He was in the prequels, wasn't he? So it's cool that they've brought him back. Because it's an important role, really. It will be for this, anyway. It'll be an important role, won't it? I like this as well, because... Look at this. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, or don't correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't really want spoilers for the book, but I'm pretty sure the book never leaves Tatooine for the audiobook. That's one of the downsides of it. At least from what I've heard, it never leaves Tatooine. It's very slow paced, and it's not very, diverse in where it takes the plot, which is fine. You'd kind of expected that. This implies that it's going to be a very different experience, which will be really, really cool, and almost like Force Unleashed, or what I would have liked Jedi Fallen Order to. Oh, it kind of like what Jedi Fallen Order was, but in busier places with, more moving parts, more busy locations. I tell you, it would be really good to see something like Coruscant. I doubt that will be shown in this show, but it would be really good to see, maybe in like the Ahsoka show or something. It'd be good to see Coruscant post Revenge of the Sith and just revisit that, but see it all imperialized. And I know such places are shown in Rebels and in things like that, but it would be cool to see it in live action. Seeing things in live action is so different, like that in Inquisitor lightsaber. That's a whole different thing, and I'm guessing that's the Grand Inquisitor. He's got a bit of a fat head to play the Grand Inquisitor, I thought. Not to say he's going to be bad at it, but one thing that I always thought about the Grand Inquisitor was they could get that older guy. I forget, one of the older Lannister guys from Game of Thrones. That really strict one. I forget what he's called, but the strict older guy who's like the kind of like the boss of them all. I always thought he would have made a really good Grand Inquisitor, but then again, the role is probably very, very physical as well, especially if you're trying to take down the thickest Jedi of them all. No, not Aayla Secura. Obi Wan Kenobi. Probably going to be a very physical role, and I forget what he's called. I forget that character, but I'm sure everyone watching this will know who I mean. But yeah, I always thought he would be good because he's just got that really similar to Christopher Lee, that really tall, thin, sort of dark, princely presence to him that goes beyond physique. But you know, it almost looks like Johnny Depp. I know it's it's not, is it? But it almost looks like Johnny Depp, the guy that's playing him. But yeah, okay now. Oh my god, that shot there as well. That's proper Kenobi. Just like that with the hood up and everything. I really want to see... you won't see him in the clone armor, but it would be cool to see live action in the clone armor, wouldn't it? But just once to see him in like his old Jedi garbs or something. You won't because he's in hiding. Oh man. And they know what they're doing because they've used the Duel of the Fates thing. They're not trying to reinvent everything. Do you know what I mean? They're breaking my heart. It's not long though that we're gonna wait. What is it? It's March now, so it's like really it's 2 months, and that will fly. The spring months to me always go proper quick, so I'm sure it wasn't. Why not release it on May the 4th though? I'm sure it was like May the 11th or May the 22nd or something. May the 4th, why not? Like, you know, that makes more sense. Come on. Is that Kenobi? That's not Kenobi there, is it? I don't know. That's not Kenobi rolling up like that. So she's an Inquisitor as well then. Why have they not got that Catwoman who's the Inquisitor from Rebels? I thought that was... I keep pausing it because it's really loud in my ears, but I realise it's not. I apologise if I'm speaking too loud. That's not... Is that Kenobi shooting that there? That must be. Like, if you've been caught, come on, pull your lightsaber out, bruh. I bet he will, though. Like, he will. Oh, yeah, and the Vader. I thought I caught that in the first playthrough. The Vader breath. Right at, like, 1:32, you hear the Vader's breath. Vader's inhale. I thought I caught that the first time, but I was too caught up in just trying to not get too messy over this glorious trailer. Yeah! Oh my god. Oh, and I've just seen there, if you look at the eye at the end of Kenobi, it's his lightsaber. Not just a lightsaber, his lightsaber. May the 25th. Why not May the 4th? Surely they've got some stuff planned for May the 4th. Maybe it'll be a surprise thing, but I think that'll... I mean, come on. Shall I do what all the other channels do? And we're like, oh yeah, this buckle on this this saddle, this was owned by one of the ancient Jedi. This is clearly it's an Easter egg, you see. This is a throwback to Darth Nihilus. Oh yeah, that was his bootstrap actually. Microanalyze everything. I'm sure there are a lot of things. They'll be like, I've seen some of them. They're like, not for this trailer, but for others. They'll be like, oh yeah, that shadow is that's reminiscent of Anakin's shadow in Phantom Menace. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, no, totally, bro. Tell you what, whatever that thing is, it's pretty thick. If you're alone with that in the desert on your own, I don't know what'd happen. It looks like he's... I can't even tell what that is. Oh, I think that's just a bottle. I want him to have a little robot friend, like Cal, and, you know, with BD1. I can't. 30 seconds in. Go to that. Watch it yourself. Oh my god. So is that I take it, as I say, I played Fallen Order, but I've not really seen Rebels. I'm sure I'm going to have loads of angry people in the comments. Minecraft villagers. Angry at me for not watching Rebels. I know it's worth a watch. I'll watch it at some point, but I've seen Clone Wars and everything. But that's the Inquisitor Fortress, I'm thinking, isn't it? It looks... You don't really see much of the outside of it in Fallen Order, but I'm guessing that's what that is. I actually love the Inquisitors. Like, just from an aesthetic perspective, they're so well designed. Like, pardon me. Pardon me again. Pardon me again. It really accentuated the original design of them from the original trilogy of the dark colours and those imperial colours. And I thought, for example, Trilla from Fallen Order, her mask and everything, I just loved the design of it, and it was so starkly different to what Disney had done before that in the sequels, and which just made everything look like a potato, like the Resistance armor, for example. Just made everything just look like non-aesthetic and not very cool looking. And then when it was cool looking, it was just because it had sort of been pulled from Lucasfilm stuff earlier on, and it was like a less cool version of that. But I'm glad to see this is of the vein of common sense Star Wars, such as Mandalorian and Boba Fett and Bad Batch, where they know what they're doing from the looks of things. So I wonder. So I'm guessing that Rebels is canon to this then, which is a weird one because it's animated. You'd think that they wouldn't do it, but they're understanding now, I think. And looking at Ahsoka in Mandalorian season 2, that acknowledging Clone Wars as being canon, I suppose that this would consider Rebels canon as well, because I know what happens to the Grand Inquisitor in Rebels. So if that is the Grand Inquisitor, I think it is. Unless there's a few more freaks that look like tattooed potatoes, you know. If that is him, how much of a role is he going to have in the show? One thing that does give away to me is there's not going to be a climactic battle between the Grand Inquisitor and Obi Wan. At least not one that ends in one of them clearly losing and dying, obviously. If A New Hope is canon to this, which obviously it's going to be, and Rebels is canon to this, which I think it is, that's not going to end in that. But you know the climactic battle that I want, and that we all want, but even that's not going to end in, you know, a slaying. But you can have a battle that ends without, you know, a death. Obi-Wan's had plenty of those throughout Clone Wars. I would love to see... I hope with Vader having a role in it, I don't think it's going to be flashbacks, because Hayden Christensen's aged. Not badly, but he has aged. So I don't think it's going to be flashbacks, and I hope it's not just talking scenes. I would be happy with that anyway, but I hope it's not just talking scenes. I do hope that they interact with one another, and obviously another fight between one another is what everyone wants. It is, because the original fight isn't great compared to the prequel stuff, and obviously you had that Scene 31 or Scene 32 reimagined, which was amazing, but it's not part of the film. It would be great to have them fight each other with Revenge of the Sith level acrobatics. Well, not even acrobatics, but, you know, choreography. And then the fight is cut short or something, you know, by an outside influence, you know, where the characters get involved. You know, that's what I want and what everyone wants. Yeah, that's definitely the Inquisitor Fortress, isn't it? Because I remember it being underwater. I used to think those lightsabers were really stupid, but they're actually cool. To see them in... I was going to lean forward at the screen then like a boomer. But to see them in live action, they do look cool. I do quite like them, actually. Just the design. I love that. I would live in the Inquisitor Fortress. You know, I wouldn't look out the windows because I get scared. But the rest of it, like all these... I'm being a bit of a nerd. Oh, you know, nice floors. But no, I just love the aesthetic of it. And you've got the blood red and just the shiny black. It's so cool. And I remember playing Jedi Fallen Order and thinking, like, why have they not shown more of this? Not all, I don't want half the game to be in the Inquisitor Fortress, but it would be cool to see, you know, a bit more of it. She's gonna, I feel like she's gonna annoy me though. Like, just looking at the way she, not to say she's a bad actor, but just looking at the way she behaved there, she might annoy me a little bit. Hang on, what was that there? In his hand? Oh no, that's a hammer. I was like, hang on a minute, that looks like everyone's lightsaber. I'm sure there's relevance to this that I am not picking up on currently. Tell me, I'm fine with people telling me stuff in the comments. Just don't tell me spoilers for Rebels or something, because then I really won't watch it. But like, showing this robot here and that hammer, I'm sure there's relevance to that. They wouldn't take up time in the trailer if there wasn't. Wow. Okay. I was waiting for it. It always frustrates me seeing these like these obsessive compulsive videos, and they're like, "Oh, that sand's a certain color because Darth Vader's there." Didn't you know? Darth Plagueis, obviously. It's like, all right, bro, chill. But yeah, great trailer. I probably won't watch the full one when it releases. The reason I don't is because, as I say, it does tend to give away a lot, even when they're well done, even when they're smartly done. And I know I'm going to watch it. Generally speaking, I'll only watch a teaser trailer like this because I'm really excited and I need a little bit of it. Or I'll watch a trailer for a show I'm not sure about. So I probably won't watch the full trailers when they come out. But this teaser trailer is amazing. It really is. Let me know what you think in the comments. If there's something I didn't pick up that isn't a spoiler, please don't spoil things for Rebels. But if there's something that I didn't pick up and it's from Rebels and not a spoiler or anything, then cool. Tell me. But very cool. Amazing choice of soundtrack for it. Really well done. And yeah, I'm very, very excited. I am. Favourite thing about it, it's cool that the Inquisitors are going to be in it, really. Favourite two things, Inquisitors and different locations. Because that tells me that the show is going to be very action-packed and is not going to be slow-paced and just going to be about Obi Wan being sad on Tatooine. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be, as I say, face down, lightsaber fights, some kind of reminiscence of Obi Wan in his armor or in his old Jedi robes with his lightsaber. Would be good. A face down between Vader and Obi Wan would be great. Obi Wan and the Inquisitors, although I don't think the Inquisitors are on Obi Wan's level, obviously. But that would be good. A couple of them versus him, maybe. That would be really great. It would also be great if they, obviously, it'd be cool. Imagine seeing Ahsoka in it. I'm not sure that's what will happen, but I know they're doing the live action with Ahsoka now. So imagine those two coming across each other, but in live action. That would be great. That would be awesome if that happened. And I would very much like that. I don't think that will happen though, but it would be good. Or just encountering other Jedi. One thing I've wanted for a while is for them to bring Jedi Fallen Order, because the main character, the actor, and it looks exactly the same as his character. It would be cool to see him in some kind of live action. Maybe not in his own show, because you could just tell those stories through a game, which in my opinion would be better for that. But to see him briefly, even if it's just in some kind of hollow vid footage or something, or in the background, that would be great. To see Cal, that would be really good. But just to see some kind of other Jedi or something, along the way would be really good. And I think one thing that the Mandalorian and Boba Fett does really well is like little hints, not always little hints, but like little reintroductions of things. I think, yeah, it's good. Anyway, I'm gonna end it there. I've spoken for half an hour for a 1.5 minute video, but yeah, it's wow, highly based and Obi Wan Kenobi build. Definitely gonna watch. 10 out of 10. Very good. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Smash like if you enjoyed. Smash like even if you didn't enjoy. Why not? Bye bye.